Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Vinyl Treasures. I'm your host, Johnny G. John Galindo, coming to you live each and every Wednesday, only here on Oldies and More Radio, also broadcasting live simultaneously on YouTube. Want to welcome you to the October 4th, 2023 All 60s Edition Vinyl Treasure Show. We feature original vinyl 45, 60s style here, soul genre of music here on a Wednesday evening as the weather kind of warmed up a little bit yesterday and today here. I like it a little bit less humid. I don't know, a tad humid. I don't like it that way. It was nice the other night. It was. But welcome to the program here. If you're new to the YouTube stream, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tell your friends about it. And got a new car. I think last time I spoke to you, I was in the process of getting a new car. Well, I did. I got the 2024 Honda. Is it the RUV? What is it? The RSV? Is that what they call it? It drives pretty nice. I'm used to Cadillacs and Park Avenues, but it drives pretty nice. And so I'm waiting for them to pick up our Carvana to pick up the other car. They're still putting me on hold. I don't know why, but also Johnny G's got some new car. I get a new car. And anyway, but that's it. I won't tell you the medical issues today because I found out I have some issues medically that I have to take care of. But I have to sleep better. I told you I was being tested for sleep apnea. Evidently, I have severe sleep apnea, so I have to get some kind of machine that I'm going to have to be hooked up to, and then they're going to have to monitor it a little bit. But that's the problem. But anyway, no problems tonight. We open up the show with a song maybe many of you know. Actually, it was a request for listener Amnon. This on the Chicago Marvelous record label, Alvin Cash and the Crawlers, his first of 9 on the label, called Twine Time. It was the group's biggest hit, number 14 on Billboard, number 9 on Cashbox, number 3 on the R&B chart, also did well, number 2 on KFXM. Didn't quite make it up to number 1, I don't think, on anywhere in the U.S. Maybe it did, just wasn't on ASRA, but it was a number 2 record on KFXM in San Bernardino, California. November 64, Twine Time on the Marvelous record label by Alvin Cash and the Crawlers. Well, enough of my babbling here. Let's open up the vocal portion as we go to Detroit, Michigan now, to the Motown subsidiary VIP Records. And the biggest hit for this group on VIP was a song called It's a Shame. Came out in 1970. Well, I guess on VIP that would be their biggest hit because they had bigger hits on the Atlantic label. But this is prior to that. This first came out on Motown number 1155, which was their last Motown single, but was then reissued as their first on the VIP record label. It features Bobby Smith on lead. We go to October 1969 with this release on the VIP label for the Spinners. It's called She's Gonna Love Me, that's in parentheses, at Sundown, the Spinners.
I've got a sweetie pie.
you go. There we opened up the vocal portion there with the Spinners, October 1969 release. That's on the Motown subsidiary VIP Records. She's Gonna Love Me. That's in parentheses at Sundown. Cool tune there. Bobby Smith on lead. Now, this was reissued twice on the VIP label. First is VIP number 25050. Is that the one I have? No, that's not the one I have. And then it was flipped with, that has In My Diary as the flip, and then 25054 flip with Message from a Black Man. That is the one that I have. But anyway, there you go. I featured the second. That's 2054. Anyway, Johnny G losing his mind here. As we continue here on the All 60s show. Now, you all know this husband and wife duo. They are a guitarist, songwriter, singer, Ike Turner, and his vocalist, and became his wife eventually, or maybe, I don't know, when they got married. I don't think she was underage. You couldn't get married before 18, even back in the 1950s, early 60s. But the vocalist here, Anna Mae Bullock, a.k.a. Tina Turner, they were married in 1958. Well, how old was she in 58? They divorced in 1976. Of course, their first release, which I'm looking for, came out on the Toontown label in 1958 as Ike Turner, Carson Oliver, and Little Ann. She was also known as Little Ann too, by the way. But it wasn't until they signed with Sue Records that they began experiencing some big hits in their career. Their first hit was a song called A Fool in Love, and that was from 1960. But then they recorded on many different labels. I mean, a lot of labels. Some that they both owned: Sonia, Innis, Warner Brothers, Kent, Loma, Modern, Phyllis, Pompeii, Minute, Blue Thumb, Senko, and this label that I'm featuring them on. I think they had one release on Ray Charles's Tangerine label. This charted number 25 on WJMO out of Cleveland, Ohio, number 22 on WWIN in Baltimore, Maryland, October 66. Ike and Tina Turner on the Ike and Tina. Is this the right copy here? No, it's not. Ike and Tina Turner. Wait a minute. Yeah, Ike and Tina Turner on the Tangerine record label. It's called Dust My Broom. October 1966 there for Ike and Tina Turner. Dust My Broom is the name of that tune. That's on Ray Charles's Tangerine record label, one of the thousands of labels that Johnny G collects. This is a message for Zach in our YouTube chat room. And Zach, unfortunately, no doo-wop on this show. That's a Saturday night show. I just don't play, I don't mix my records that way. I don't do it. I do a soul show on Wednesday night. We do a Saturday night doo-wop show. And I have another show that I was doing on Monday afternoon, but we're going to pick that up after October 16th. We're going to pick it up on a Thursday afternoon. But, and I think I'm not going to be doing it this coming Monday either. I need one more day to prepare the studio for guest collector Bill Old. That'll be an all-gospel show on October 16th, 2023. Bill Old will be my guest host, spinning gospel 45s, original 45s, not the normal gospel songs that you might think they are. They will be different, and some interesting information he will be providing. It'll be from 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time. It'll be live on YouTube. But Johnny G is here on Oldies and More Radio, and YouTube, broadcasting live, spinning original vinyl 45s. So let's continue here for this next singer. He was born in the Bahamas, but he moved to Chicago, Illinois. And his first single was in 1965 on the Kanto label called Stop the Baby. Did 3 on the Thomas label. This is his first and probably his biggest hit. This charted number 6 on KYOK in Houston, Texas. Are there any FBI agents in the chat room or listening in on Oldies and More Radio? Because this pertains to you. This is from January 1966. Let's give a listen to J-Mo Thomas and his Party Brothers on the Thomas label. It's called I Spy for the FBI. January 66 release there for J-Mo Thomas, or Jamo Thomas and his party brothers there on the Thomas label, I Spy for the FBI. That is the original version for that. Like Luther Ingram and the, I forget, I didn't write it down. Luther Ingram does a version of this on the Smash record label, but I think this is the true original version anyway. Got to say hello to Keeping the Faith 72 as he is up listening in the UK. We have a number of UK listeners that tune into the program early morning hours there with the 5 or 6 hours ahead. So it's 9:21 here in the evening on the East Coast. On the United States here in New York. So early morning there over in the UK, tuned into a live Vinyltreasure show. Let's continue here. And I'm sure many of you are familiar with a song called Angel of the Morning, as done by Marva Lee. That came out in February of 1968 on the Bell record label. But do you know who did the original version of that song? Well, this gal from Brooklyn, New York, who began her career in 1963 with a release on ABC Paramount. She also had other releases on Gold and Blue Cat. Then in 1966, she signed with Cameo Records. She had 4 releases on the Cameo record label. This is her third. This song, originally written by Chip Taylor, and as I said, this is the original version of the tune that became a big hit for Marva Lee in 1968. This charted number 17 on WTRX in Flint, Michigan. That's by you, Daryl in our YouTube chat room. This is from June of 67. Let's give a listen to Evie Sands. Evie Sands on the Cameo label and the original version of Angel of the Morning.
Strings to bind your hands, not if my love can't bind your heart. And there's no need to take a stand, for it was I who chose to start. I see no need to take me home. The dawn. Just call me angel of the morning, angel. Just touch my cheek before you leave me, baby. Just call me angel of the morning, angel. Then slowly turn away from me. It won't matter anyhow. If morning's echo says we've sinned, well, it was what I wanted now. And if we're victims of the night, I won't beg you to stay with me through the years of the day, of years. Baby, baby,
That's the third of four for Evie Sands on a Cameo record label, the original version of Angel of the Morning, June 1967. Evie Sands. Now, she has other releases on A&M Records, Haven, and RCA Records. We continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show for this next singer from Augusta, Georgia. His real name, his name is John Pryor, but he recorded under the alias Johnny Soul. Had 2 releases on the SSS International label. This is his second tune, written by Leroy Tooks and produced by Bobby Smith. Let's go to November of 1969 for Johnny Soul. Johnny Soul on SSS International. It's called Lonely Man. That is Mr. Johnny Soul. Johnny Soul from November 69. It's on the SSS International record label, Lonely Man. That's his second release on the SSS International label as we continue here. Boy, the allergies are really affecting Johnny G. My eyes don't stop tearing. I don't know what it is, but it is. But I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad you're here, too. If you're new to the program, those of you watching on YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, give me a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing, and click the bell when you subscribe so you get a notification via email when Johnny G goes live. Let's go to St. Louis, Missouri for this next singer. She was born January 30th, 1946, but she moved to Chicago, Illinois in 1954. Her initial release came out on Sam Cooke's SAR label in 62, a song called Hard Times. Then she signed with Leonard Chess's Chess label. She had her biggest hit in 1964, a great tune that I like called Selfish One. But here is her second of two. After she left Chess, she signed with Brunswick Records. This is her second of two on the Brunswick label, a tune written by Eugene Record and Carl Davis. Go to January 1968 for Jackie Ross. Jackie Ross on Brunswick Records. It's called Mr. Sunshine, parentheses, Where Is My Shadow? Jackie Ross.
see him, I know I want him. Here he comes. Here he comes. And there is my shadow. There is my shadow. He's given it back to me. Now I no longer stand alone. I have found my lonely way back home. And Mr. Sunshine, I wanna thank you. Mr. Sunshine, I wanna thank you. Mr. Sunshine, oh, Mr. Sunshine, Mr. Sunshine.
That's January 68. That's Jackie Ross, not on Chess, on Brunswick. That is her second of two on the Brunswick label, Mr. Sunshine, parentheses, Where is My Shadow? There you go. Johnny G here on a Wednesday evening. Hope you're digging on the cool tunes here as we are here on Oldies and More Radio. Got a couple of announcements to make here on Oldies and More Radio. Actually, two announcements. Let's do the first one here because what they're doing is I'm just going to have to do when I'm here live on Oldies and More Radio, though. But I got to say that the Oldies and More Radio Hall of Fame began last year with you, our listeners, nominating artists who you most enjoy and who were introduced to our own Hall of Fame. And the voting has now opened for the 2023 class of inductees. So you have to go to the website, the oldiesandmore.com website, and there is a Hall of Fame tab in the upper right page, and it provides you the nominations for this year. So what you have to do is they've added a sixth category to include female vocal groups, and you can vote for your favorite artists multiple times. That sounds kind of like cheating a little bit, but you can. So I'll go in there and vote for the Fawns. Can I nominate the Fawns on the apt label? But there is no need to vote for artists already in the Hall of Fame, so I guess that is posted up there. I haven't had a chance to check it out, but the voting will continue now through the end of October. So if you're inclined to, you can check out the Oldies and More website and you can vote on the Hall of Fame. But let's continue here on the All 60s edition for this next singer. Singer, songwriter, and producer out of Philadelphia. He was born Walter Sigler, but his mother discovered that he had a fully grown front tooth that said he looked like a bunny. Could that be, Charlene? I guess it can be. And she ended up calling him Bunny, and so Bunny stuck. Well, listen, that sounds just as good as anything else. But he first recorded back in 1958 on the Hilo label, a record that I am looking for, by the way. But he had releases on V-Tone and the B label, which I do have those releases. That was in 61. Also a release on Craig that came out. And releases on Bamboo and Decca, and in 1966 he had 4 releases on the Parkway label. Now this is the B-side to his third, a tune written by Johnny Madera, David White, and Ray Gilmore. This is produced by Joe Renzetti. Arranged by Joe Renzetti, produced by Leon Huff and Johnny Madera. Let's go to September of 1967 and give a listen to Bunny Sigler. Bunny Sigler on the Parkway label. It's called Sunny Sunday.
Monday morning brings me misery. Oh, Monday morning takes me back to the factory. Ooh, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday always come on time. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the same old grind. Sunday, Sunday, that's my Monday with my honey. Monday morning always comes too soon. Ooh, Monday morning takes me back to the mop and broom. with my honey. Sunny Sunday, it's always the same. Maybe someday it will change. Then each weekday will be a sweet day with my honey. Monday morning brings me misery. Ooh, Monday morning takes me back to the factory. Ooh, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday always come on time. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the same old grind. Sunday, Sunday, that's my one day with my honey. People with my honey, talking about my honey, talking about my baby, yeah, talking about my baby, yeah, Sunday, Sunday, yeah, Sunday, Sunday.
That has Bobby Hebb's Sonny all over that record, I'd say. What do you think? There you go, September 67, Bunny Sigler on the Parkway label, Sunny Sunday. Well, I guess maybe Johnny Madera, David White, and Ray Gilmore were inspired by that Bobby Hebb record because it sounded very similar. I'd say it did. Let's continue here on Vinyl Treasures, and this is a female soul trio from Washington, D.C. They first recorded as the Darlettes on the Mirror record label in 1965. They would change their name to the Sweet Things, and that trio consisted of Diane Stewart, Nancy Johnson, and lead singer Francine Edna Hurd, who would later on become the first Peaches to sing with Peaches and Herb, and she would later on record as Francine Barker, I think. That's what it is. I think that's it, Charlene. Yeah, Francine Edna Hurd, a.k.a. Francine Barker. And this is the B-side to their release, their first of two on the Date label. I think their second release is really in demand, but this is the B-side to their first, a tune written by Bobby Lewis, produced and arranged by Van McCoy. Let's go to December of 66 for the Sweet Things on Date Records with Francine Barker on lead. It's called Don't Come Looking for Me.
I heard a rumor you're looking for another girl. You wanted to be free of me. Well, if you go out and have a great big world, you'll be sorry, you'll see, 'cause I won't be around.
has Francine Barker on lead with The Sweet Things, February 1966. That's on the Date record label. Don't Come Looking for Me is the name of the tune. It was unfortunate, though, that she passed away on August 13th of 2005. That one there, arranged by Van McCoy, who was with them when they were on the Miro label as a member of the Darlettes. And he followed her on her solo career because there were a number of Peaches that sang with her, but she left probably sometime in 1968, and she has solo releases as Francine Barker, and this is on the Columbia label. I think she had 3 on Columbia. This is her first, and it's a cover of a tune that was first done by Van McCoy, I think back in 1961 on the rock. Is it the Rockin' label? I think it was, and he arranged and produced this. But this is the intended B-side of her first of 3 on Columbia. Let's go to August of 1968 for Francine Barker on Columbia Records and her rendition of the tune, Mr. DJ.
I've written down the information, so please, Mr. DJ, read my dedication. Dedicate a record over the air to somebody special who doesn't know I care. Mr. DJ, make this dedication for me. Please play something special, something sweet and slow, and maybe he'll be listening to your show. Then Mr. DJ, if he hears it, then maybe he'll know. So if it's not asking too much, please, won't you read my request? And then maybe my dedication will say the words I'm too shy to confess. Oh, so Mr. DJ, I'm depending on you. You see, this dedication could make my dreams come true. So Mr. DJ, make this dedication for me.
August 1968 release there for Francine Barker. Francine Barker on the Columbia label, her rendition of the Van McCoy tune, who produced it and arranged it and wrote it, and recorded it first. Mr. DJ, that's me. Johnny G is your host DJ this Wednesday evening, right here on Oldies and More Radio, also live on YouTube. Let's continue now. For this, we'll stay with the girl group sound here. This group's debut single came out on Enterprise back in 1964. They follow it up with this release on the Ruby label, which would eventually get picked up by United Artists, but I have it on the first press. It features Rose Johnson on lead. This charted number 17 on WKNR out of Detroit, Michigan. Let's go to August of 65. Give a listen to the Wonderettes. The Wonderettes. Greg sold me this record for like $30. The Wonderettes on the Ruby label. It's called I Feel Strange.
I feel strange. I feel strange. We must not kiss like we've kissed before because I feel strange. Just give me a back and then let me go because I feel strange. I know it's not fair to you what you've been going through, but I must analyze this thing until then. I just can't trust myself. I love you anymore. I feel strange. I can feel the hot blood running through my veins. Whoa, I feel strange. It seems to be a pounding on my brains. Yes, I feel strange. When you place your hands on me, I start shaking like a leaf on a tree. Somehow I got to check myself. Until then, I just can't trust myself. I feel strange. Hey, 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 don't think that I'm trying to get rid of you. No, I just feel strange. No one can thrill me the way you do. Yeah, I just feel strange. I know it's not fair to you what you've been going through, but I must analyze this thing. No, no, no. I can't trust myself. I love you anymore. I feel
There you go. Those are the Wonderettes. The Wonderettes from August 1965. Rose Johnson on lead on the Ruby record label. Also came out on United Artists. I Feel Strange. And they also backed up a Johnny May Matthews on an Atco release. And they have one other on Veep. Or I should say she does, this Rose Johnson does, as Rose St. John and the Wonderettes. Interesting. And we got to say happy birthday to Lenny G in our chat room. Lenny, do you feel strange being another year older? You should not. As Rob says, age brings wisdom. Yes, it does. And it also brings aches and pains. It's no fun getting old, but again, it's just a number. Just a number. And we really need our health. That is the main thing we need, I say. But music will fix everything, as Johnny G tries to fix everything on a Wednesday evening. So we wish happy birthday to Lenny G in our YouTube chat room. Let's continue here on Vinyl Treasures for this next 45. Came out on the Jet Set record label. There's not a lot of records on the Jet Set label. I think it's a label out of Washington, D.C. Maybe not. At least it says it on the label. But the tune written, produced, and arranged by Robert Mosley. And it's the first of two for this singer. His name is Bill St. John. It's from late 1965. And I saw it in the box today. I like how it sounds. I like it. A lot of people don't know this record. But so maybe you're hearing it for the first time. Let's give it a spin. Bill St. John on Jet Set Records. It's called I Can't Hold Back the Tears. That's on the Jet Set label. There's like maybe 8 records on that label. There's a rare one, or an in-demand record by Timothy Wilson, which I have. It's Whipped. But what do you want for 5 cents? But that's Bill St. John, late 65 release on the Jet Set label. I Can't Hold Back the Tears. No, Johnny G can't hold back the tears here on a Wednesday evening as we continue here. And I know this next label is out of Washington, D.C. It's on Harry Coombs' Tech TEC label, and this is the B-side of the 45 by this girl group called Tojo, T-O-J-O, I think that's how you say it. The tune written by John King, arranged by Fred Perrin. It's from 1967. I paid $12 for this record. Is it worth it? Tojo on the Tech label. It's called Broken Hearted Lover. There you go there. That's Tojo. I think that's how you say it. Tojo there, 1967. That's on the Tech record label, song entitled Broken Hearted Lover. Now, supposedly, the flip side of this was a big hit in Pittsburgh. So if anybody's listening from Pittsburgh, if they could verify that this was a big hit. I mean, I saw it on a write-up on 45 Cat, but this was a hit side in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for this group called Tojo. Did I say Toho? It's Tojo. T-O-J-O, 1967. This is the A side. It's called Blue Lover.
You have your cause. Someone's gonna break her heart, like she broke yours. Someday she's gonna be sorry. She ever made a fool of you. She ever made a fool of you. She'll be crying. She's gonna be weeping her eyes out because she wants a love so true. Yes, blue love. All is not lost yet. Your day will come, so you can say that someone's gonna break her heart, like she broke yours. I said, someone's gonna break her heart, like she broke yours. Cause baby, every dog has its day, yeah. I'm gonna laugh till I cry.
That sounds like the female version of Jay Wiggins' song Sad Girl. There you go. It's called Blue Lover. That's what the takeoff was on that. 1967, Tojo, that's their name, this girl group on the Tech TEC Records, Blue Lover. The flip side, Broken Hearted Lover, great two-sided 45. There you go. Johnny G here on a Wednesday. Let's continue here for this next singer from is it Sims or Symes, Port, Louisiana? Simmes. He moved, though, to Oakland, California back in 1959. He sang with a vocal group called the Golden Tones that recorded for the Hush record label. And he had his first solo single back in 1960. His biggest hits, though, came in the late 60s and early 70s with songs like The Chokin' Kind, that was on Soundstage 7, and had lots of releases on that label. And then on Spring Records, he had a song called Drowning in the Sea of Love. I remember that came out in 1971. I bought that record. Power of Love was another one I bought in 72. But here's his fifth of 17 on the Soundstage 7 label. This charted number 21 on KCOH in Houston, Texas. We go to November of 67. Let's give a listen to Joe Simon. Joe Simon on the Soundstage 7 label. It's called The Girl's All Right With Me.
Accept it. She appeals to me as long as she says she loves me and satisfies my need. I can't be sweeter than honey from a bee. The girl's alright with me. You know that the girl's alright with me. I can say it again. I know she's
I get caught here all the time. Yes, I do. Johnny G getting caught. There you go. That is Joe Simon there. That's his fifth release on the Soundstage 7 label from August 67, The Girl's All Right With Me. Don't the Temptations do a record, have a song by the same title? I think they do, but it's not that song. Let's continue here on the All 60s edition for this girl group trio. They consisted of 12 and 13-year-olds. There you go. And they are from Pensacola, Florida. The trio consisted of Sally Hurst and sisters Debbie and Charlene Kirkpatrick. And this tune written by Jesse Herring Jr. and Ed Townsend. It came out on the True Glow True Glow Town record label. That label owned by Trude Heller, Gloria Toot, and Ed Townsend collectively own that label. It was out of Inglewood, New Jersey. This is from July of 66. Let's give a listen to the Sandpipers, not to be confused with the Sandpipers that recorded the male group, I think they were a trio too that recorded, or maybe a quartet that recorded for A&M Records. This is a gal trio, the Sandpipers on True Glow Town. It's called All Over But the Crying, the Sandpipers.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. It's all over but the crying. I'm so glad. It's all over but the crying. Soon that will be over. It's all over but the crying. I said it's almost over. It's all over but the crying, baby. Your kisses don't stay on my lips anymore. Oh no. And I don't yearn for your arms like before. Oh no. Now and then when you're near, on my cheek I find your tear.
go. Those are the Sandpipers. When your team is losing 50-0, it's all over but the crying. That is for sure. There you go. July 1966, the Sandpipers on True Glow Town. It's all over but the crying. Well, it's not over yet. Not over till midnight and a little bit of overtime. That's what we do here on a Wednesday evening. Let's go to Baltimore, Maryland for this next group. They had two releases. First on the Double Check label, then this one on Ray Patterson and Kip Anderson's Bedford label, Bedford Records. No, it's out of Brooklyn, New York. This tune written and produced by Ray Patterson. The members of this group were Alice Wilhoit, Elaine Jenkins, Evelyn Robinson, Lester Harris, Ronald Hammond, and Sharon Burton. Collectively, they were known as the Chappels, Chappels. I think this is an in-demand record, if I'm not mistaken, but I got it for $1. Sometimes you gotta luck out. Yes, you do. Found it in the wild for $1. This is from May of 1969. The Chappels on Bedford. It's called Help Me Somebody. Go. Those are the Chappels. The Chappels found in the wild for $1. There you go. May 1969. That's on the Bedford record label. Help Me Somebody is the name of the tune. That is actually the intended B-side of the 45. But let's continue here on Vinyltreasure with this request for listener Mnon. This group, or this duo, I should say, mainly known for their boogaloo tunes. And they are Tom and Jerrio, as it's Robert Tommy Dark Tharp and Jerry O'Murray. And they recorded as Tom and Jerrio, and they do some serious songs, but Mnon requested the A-side to, I guess, their biggest hit. First came out on Jerry Murray's Jerrio label, which is out of Chicago. Then it was picked up by ABC Paramount. I showed you that. Tune written by member Jerry Murray, produced by Eddie Thomas. This charted number 47 on Billboard, 11 on the R&B chart, number 5 on WGFJ. If If you were listening in Los Angeles, California, we go to February 1965 for Tom and Jerrio on the original Jerrio label for listener Emnon. It's called Boogaloo. Boogaloo for Emnon.
Papa, shoo! Oh, let's do the hit, baby. Get it, baby. Get it. Come on, girl. Come on. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Shucks. Look at that girl over there. Ah, she's looking good.
Yeah, we can call them kings of the boogaloo there. That's Tom and Jerrio by request for listener Emnon, February 65 release. It's on the Jerrio label. That's the first label. Was picked up by ABC Paramount. Boogaloo is the name of that tune. They had other songs like Great, Googa Mooga, Karate Boogaloo, and some other ones there too they did. Anyway, if you're into the boogaloo dance, yes you are. Let's continue here on Vinyl Treasures. Can't tell you much about this gal, though. Her name is Marva Lee. She had 3 overall releases. She signed with Atco Records in the fall of 1964 for 2. And this is her first, a song she co-wrote from October 64. Let's give a listen to Marva Lee. Marva Lee on the Atco label. It's called Can't We Talk It Over, Marva Lee.
Why don't we talk it over? I'm sure everything will be alright. Darling, I know that you've been wrong.
We'll send that one out to Adrian. Listen, in Mexico, I have some of his requests coming up, but he likes that Marva Lee from October '64. It's on the Atco label. Her what did I say? Her first of two for Atco. Can't We Talk It Over is the name of the tune. Then in July of '65, she had one more. I'm sorry, that was her first of two. Yeah, the other one in July '65 and one in 1970 on the Rugby record label. There you go. Let's go back to Philadelphia now for the actually, this is not the last release for Chubby Checker. This is the second to last release for Chubby Checker. I think his last release was a song called Karate Monkey, but this is his 26th release. No. No, that was his last release. This is his 23rd release as a tune written by Johnny Madera and David White, Leon Huff, and Len Barry. There you go, big Philadelphia crowd. Produced by Dave Appel and arranged by Jimmy the Whiz Wisner here, as it relates to the Boogaloo we just heard. This was number 79 on Billboard, number 60 on Cashbox, number 18, again, Daryl, on WTRK in Flint, Michigan. Let's go to June of 1966 for Chubby Checker, yes, the king of the twist. But here he is with the Boogaloo sound on Parkway Records. Hey You, Little Boogaloo, Chubby Checker. That's our second Boogaloo song for the night, and that's it for the Boogaloo sounds. That's Chubby Checker from June of 1966. That's his 23rd on the Parkway record label. Hey You, Little Boogaloo is the name of that one here. As we continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show for this next song, written by Cliff Adams and given a big production treatment by Hugh McCracken. And this is not that easy to find, this record on the Mala label. And let's see. Supposedly, I think the Northern collectors are looking for this one here. Her name is Jackie Mayro, Mayro, Jackie Mayro. This one came out in May of 1966. This is the intended B-side of the 45. from May 66 on the Mala record label. Let's give a spin here. Jackie Mayro with Giant Step is the name of the tune. Giant Step.
I've waited so long for you, gave you freedom in your hand, and I thought that our life would be something you'd understand. Take a chance there, my darling. Take a chance there too. Take a chance there, my darling. Come away with me, and you see how I love you, and you want to stay by my side. Can't you see how I need you? Take that step to me. I feel growing colder. I saw it in your eyes. Now I know it was infatuation, and hope someday you'll realize. Take a chance there, my darling. It's not a game that you play. Take a chance there, my darling. Come away with me. Don't forsake me, oh my darling. Don't forsake me, oh my love. Take a chance there, my darling, to give yourself to me. Take a chance there, my darling, don't let something love.
There you go. That's the only release there for Jackie Mayro, not Mayo, Mayro. Jackie Mayro, May 66 release there on the Mala label. Painted on label. Yes, Tony Crosby knows how much Johnny G hates styrene 45s, although that one there with some scuffs played okay. Giant Step is the name of the tune. What do you want for a quarter? I mean, really. 50 pounds, Mark says that record's up on Discogs for. Okay, maybe I'll sell my copy. Anyway, let's continue here on the Vinyltreasure show. This, next up, tenor saxophonist band leader from New Orleans, Louisiana, formed his band in 1961 after leaving the service and moving to Montgomery, Alabama. He signed with Leonard Chess's Checker label, had 4 releases on the label. His biggest hit was his first release, a song called Searching for My Love. But this was the follow-up to that tune. And this charted nationally at number 97 on Billboard, was 40 on the Billboard R&B chart, a big number 1 record if you were listening to WKAZ in Charleston, West Virginia. Says on the label featuring Chico, and Chico is really Chico Jenkins. He's the lead singer on this. Let's go to October of 1966 for Bobby Moore's Rhythm Aces on Checker Records with the Chico on lead. It's called Try My Love Again. Now that's a Stone Mint styrene copy that plays really, really nice. As Geronimo says, if they're clean, they sound really nice. There you go. That's the sound of Bobby Moore's Rhythm Aces. That's with Chico Jenkins on lead. That's their second release on the Checker label from October 66, Try My Love. And, of course, it was unfortunate that band leader Bobby Moore, he passed away on February 1st of 2006 from kidney failure. But the Rhythm Aces continued performing with his son, Larry Moore. That continued with the band. Johnny G here on a Wednesday evening. Hope you're digging on the tunes as we go to Brooklyn, New York for this next gal. As this is the first issue for this record. I'm featuring it on the first label, SOS Sound of Soul label. It would be picked up by Juan Records in the fall of 1967, but this tune written by Eddie M. Gray, this charted number 28 on WOL if you were listening in Washington, D.C. But let's give a listen to Sandy Waddy. I wonder if she had a wad of money. Sandy Waddy from November 67 on the Wand record label. I'm sorry, not the Wand label, the SOS Sound of Soul label. That's the first label. It's called Everything is Everything.
Everything is everything.
Do it.
Suck it to me.
Everything is everything. Everything is everything.
Push, girl.
You've got to move it. You've got to move into it every morning. You've got to push for it every night. You've got to stay playing in the swing line. 'Cause everything is everything like yeah. Well, alright. Suck. Push, 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 push. Shoo-dee-doo-bee-doo-bop, doo-doo-bee-doo-bee-doo-bop. Shoo-doo-bee-doo-bop, doo-doo-bee-doo-bop. Shoo-doo-bee-doo-bop, doo-doo-bee-doo-bee-doo-bop. Shoo-doo-bee-doo-bop, doo-doo-bee-doo-bop.
November 67 release there, Sandy Waddy. Sandy Waddy on the SOS Sound of Soul label called Everything is Everything. Yes, it is. Collecting records is everything for Johnny G. Also get that on the Wand record label. I have multiple copies of that record on Wand, by the way. So I have to find them, though. I got to see where they are. But I do. I have about 6 or 7 copies of the Wand release. Let's continue here on Vinyl Treasures. Let's go to Chicago, Illinois for this next group. And their debut single, is this their debut single? No. Their debut single came out in 1965 on Dick Simon's Satellite record label. Then they put out 5 more on the sister label, St. Lawrence Records. This was their first from October of 1965. It features lead singer Bobby Newsom on lead. This charted number 5 on WBEE in Chicago, Illinois. Let's go to October 65 on the St. Lawrence label for the Vontastics. The Vontastics, it's called Peace of Mind.
Like a sweet, tender baby being laid in his cradle to sleep, and the mother, she sits and watches with tender care, like an old
There you go. Those are the Vontastics there. It looks like we have an instant flip request here for Lance, L. Lance, in our YouTube chat room there. He says he likes the flip side of this 45. So let's see. I don't know if I've listened to the flip side, but it's called No Love for Me. And let's put this on here. Bobby Newsom wrote the song. So he's probably on the lead again here. So let's play this for L. Lance in our YouTube chat room here. The Vontastics, the flip side of their first release on the St. Lawrence record label. No Love for Me, going out to L. Lance in our YouTube chat room. That's an instant request for L. Lance in our YouTube chat room there. That's the sound of the Vontastics with Bobby Newsom on lead. That's the flip side of Peace of Mind. Song entitled No Love for Me from October 1965 on St. Lawrence Records. Let's continue here on Vinyl Treasures, and for this group called the Channels, and by the mid-1960s, all the original group, which was lead Earl Lewis, were gone, except which was Earl Lewis's group, were gone except one member, that being Larry Hampton. And the Channels group had, the new Channels group had releases on Enjoy and Groove Records, and this is their first of two on the Groove label, produced by Joe Renee. This is arranged by Tico Wilshire. I tell you, when you see Tico Wilshire on the label, you should buy the 45. This charted number 19 on WWIN in Baltimore, Maryland. Let's go to October 1964 for the revamped Channels. The Channels on Groove Records. It's called I've Got My Eyes on You. And we'll send this one out to Mark Speck in our YouTube chat room. Johnny G getting caught there. That's the sound of the Channels without Earl Lewis. There you go, October 1964 release on the Groove record label. That's their first of two on the Groove label. I Got My Eyes on You. We're going to flip the 45 over here. And as Mark mentioned, it's a great two-sided 45. But I had all intentions on flipping the 45 over. Believe it or not, this tune written as was this one. Earl Lewis and the other group member, Larry Hamden, wrote this song, wrote both sides of the record here, but he's not singing on it. Earl Lewis is not singing on it. And again, this is produced by Joe Renee and arranged by Tico Wilshire, but this is the B-side. As I line it up there you go. We just heard the A-side, I've Got My Eyes on You. This is the B-side. It's called Anything You Do. These are the Channels on the Groove label.
Anything, baby, that you do.
There you go. Great two-sided 45 by the Channels. That's their first of two on the Groove label. Excuse me. Their other one isn't bad either, by the way. And this one I bought. Doug Hanner's. I bought this off a set sale list from Doug Hanner's many, many moons ago, somewhere in the early 1990s there. I used to get his lists, and I used to get it in advance, too, by the way. And but it was always a big, it would be somewhere between $5,000 to $7,000 that I would pay for those 45s that he had on the list. So it was always a big sale with him. So, it's not like I'm buying one record. He'll list, 2,000 singles by label, and I run it through my, my book. And certain records, one record could be $150, the other record could be $7 or $5. But the bill was always somewhere between $5,000 to almost $8,000 when I used to purchase from him. But anyway, I digress. Let's continue here. Let's go back, to Philadelphia for this request for Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room, listening down in Mexico, and it's a B-side here. The A-side is a very cool record by this gal from Philadelphia. She was born Dion LaRue, but she recorded as Dee Dee Sharp. Of course, she would later marry record producer Kenny Gamble in 1967, but she had 13 releases on the Cameo label. Her third release was a song called Ride, which I do like, by the way. This is the B-side to her third release, written by Cal Mann and Dave Appel. September 62, Miss Dee Dee Sharp. Dee Dee Sharp on the Cameo record label. This is for Adrian. The song is called The Night. There you go. That's by request for listener Adrian Viterbo. in our YouTube chat room. That's a B-side there for Dee Dee Sharp. Dee Dee Sharp there, the B-side to Ride from September 62, a song entitled The Night. Came out on the Cameo record label. Here is a public announcement I need to make here, those of you tuned in on Oldies and More Radio. As you know, October is their fundraiser month, so please support Oldies and More Radio. It brings you the best music from the 50s, 60s, and early 1970s, 24/7, 365 days a year. Now, Oldies and More Radio is entirely supported by our listeners. Now, all the disc jockeys and staff volunteer their time, and our only source of support are donations from our listeners, donations that pay for the fees for the music we play, along with our website, chat room hosting, and rental of all our radio server, but not the copyright police for Johnny G. But you can make a donation by using PayPal. The link is on our webpage at www.oldiesandmoreradio.com. Just click on the Support Us tab. It's so greatly appreciated. Any support is welcome. And if you can't send anything, you're 100% welcome to tune in and join us in the chat room like Santi and Charlene are doing. And thank you and welcome to Oldies and More Radio. There you go. For the month of October, I'll be reading that on the Wednesday night show. As we continue here on the All 60s edition, and did I play a hit tonight? Anybody remember, did I play a big hit tonight? Well, actually, Mark wanted to request the flip side of this 45. It might have been last week. That I played the flip side of this. It was called Little Orphan Boy, which I do prefer than the A side of the record, but I really do like the A side of this. This group out of Livonia, Michigan, and this is on the Impact label out of Detroit. This would be the biggest hit off feature tonight, number 13 on Cashbox, 12 on Billboard, a big number one record on WXYZ. There you go, in Detroit, Dearborn, Michigan area, and it features Nick Manelli on lead. This tune written by Edwin Starr from March of 1966. Let's give a listen to The Shades of Blue. The Shades of Blue. This is the A-side on the Impact label. It's called Oh, How Happy.
In my darkest hour, and oh, how happy you have made me. 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 Through our years together, we have had stormy weather, but our love has been so strong that somehow we've carried on. And oh, how happy you have made me. Oh, how happy you have made me. Oh, you brought joy to my empty life, and all that was wrong, you have made it right. And I love. Oh, how happy
Large 1966 release there for the Shades of Blue. The Shades of Blue on the Impact label. Oh, How Happy, a big hit here on the Vinyltreasure show. And that's on a hard vinyl press. Not that crappy styrene press, a nice vinyl press. So I will treasure that copy. Yes, I will. As we continue here on the All 60s edition, if you're new to the program, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tell your friends about it. Who does what Johnny G does? Nobody does this. I should patent this because I am the originator of this, and just came to my mind. It did, and I've been doing this since 2015. So there's like 590 videos up on my YouTube page. You could see all the different sizes of Johnny G. As now I need to lose weight, but again, diagnosed with severe sleep apnea, so I have to wear that BiPAP machine now when I go to sleep, which is why I feel so terrible every day and probably so tired. And it has been for a number of years too, by the way, so maybe I damaged my heart for all I know. But let's continue here on Vinyl Treasures for this gal from Detroit, Michigan. She was the younger sister of recording artist J.J. Barnes, who recorded for Fred Brown's McKay's label, but he was able to get his sister signed to his label, and she had her first release. But this is her very third release, which came out on the Coral label. We're going to hear both sides of this record too, by the way, so Mark can't sneak in a flip side. April 1967, Ortha Barnes on the Coral label. It's called I've Never Loved Nobody, parentheses, Like I Love You. Ortha Barnes. It's Ortha Barnes there on the Coral record label from August 1967, song entitled I've Never Loved Nobody Like I Love You. Let's flip it over here. This tune co-written by Harry Gates, arranged by McKinley Jackson, and we flip it over for the B-side of the 45. Ortha Barnes from August 67 on Coral. It's called Waiting for Joey.
Oh, how I miss him so. Oh, how it hurts of his fingertips. The thrill that I felt each time when he said the words, let it always be mine. Joey, 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 I'm waiting on Joey. Every day I'm waiting on Joey. They send Joey to Vietnam. Let's Uncle Sam's got a job to be done. But these teardrops in my eyes won't go away until I see my guy. That's why I'm waiting on Joey. Every day I'm waiting on Joey. I'm waiting on Joey. Joey, 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 I'm waiting on Joey. Every day I'm waiting on Joey. Every day, every night, every day I'm waiting on Joey. Keep on wondering, keep on
That's the B-side to Ortha Barnes' third release. On that one there on the third overall release. That's on Coral Records, Waiting for Joey from August 67. The A-side called I Never Loved Nobody, parentheses, Like I Love You. Johnny G, hoping you're loving the tunes here for a Wednesday evening right here on Oldies and More Radio, also live on YouTube. If you like what I'm doing, please give me a thumbs up on YouTube. Also tell your friends about it to tune in live on the program. If you miss any of the show, it'll be available right as soon as I shut down here. The show goes up, but not the chat. Sometimes it takes forever for the chat to post up, but other times it's pretty quickly, but not often though. But as long as the copyright police are not out chasing me, they've seemed to be away today. Or listen, I don't want to jinx myself, so we'll knock on wood as we continue here for this next singer from Buffalo, New York. First recording for the Imperial record label, had 2 releases in Imperial, signed in 1963, but this is his second that came out in June of 1964. This is produced by Feldman, Goldstein, and Gallagher. This charted number 22 on WJIM in Lansing, Michigan. Let's give a listen to Luke Courtney. Luke Courtney on the Imperial record label from June 64. It's called Professional Lover.
I don't wanna walk down the street clean as I can be for the fun of it. No, I don't. And I don't wear the best of shoes and shiny silk suits for the fun of it. No, I don't. And if you take a look at me, child, you will agree that I must be a professional lover. A professional lover. I don't keep my pockets filled with $100 bills for the fun of it. No, I don't.
No, you don't.
And I don't smoke a big cigar and drive the finest car just to spite.
Just a fight.
Oh, that's right.
Say that's
Yeah. But just ask the women why. Yeah, I know I'm fine. And they'll tell you I'm a professional lover.
go. That's Lou Courtney there. That's his second overall release there. Came out on the Imperial record label. His second of two on Imperial from June 64. Professional Lover is the name of the tune, and he would have releases on Philips, Riverside, Popside, and also the Verve labels. Let me see. Does Johnny G a liar here? And no, I can't say I'm a liar. I thought I played my biggest hit, and I did play the biggest hit. That was the Shades of Blue, but this can be considered a hit because it was above, top 40, and I'm really pushing it with the Copyright Police tonight. I think they've been really good. They haven't been, popping their head out, chasing me down the street, but here's a request for listener Amnon. This singer, born in Washington, D.C., first sang with a group called the Marquees that backed up Billy Stewart on his OK release. Also had a release on their own in 1957. Now, Harvey Fuqua would recruit them to back him up on his releases for the Chess record label as they relocated to Chicago, and then over to Detroit, Michigan. This singer went. Now, in 1960, he signed with Berry Gordy Jr.'s Tamla label to have about 53 releases through the year 1986, which includes duet. But let's give a listen to his seventh release on the Tamla label. This tune written by William Stevenson, Clarence Paul, and, of course, the singer Marvin Gaye. This is produced by William Stevenson. Backing vocals here are by the Vandellas. That's Martha Reeves and the Vandellas backing him up. Rosalind and Annette Beard also. Okay, there you go. This charted number 30 on Billboard, 12 on the R&B chart. Number one record on KDIA in Oakland, California from December 62 by request for Amnon. Marvin Gaye on Tamla and his tune called Hitchhike.
Chicago, that's the last place my baby stayed. Yeah, hitchhike, baby. I'm packing up my bags, gonna leave this old town right away. Hitchhike, baby. I've got to find that girl if I have to hitchhike round the world. Hitchhike, Chicago city limits, that's what the sign on the highway read. I'm gonna keep moving till I get to that street called 63rd. Hitchhike, yeah, I've got to find that girl if I have to hitchhike round the world. Hitchhike, baby, come on, chillin', hitchhike. Now hitchhike, it's alright. Hitchhike, chillin'.
As by request for listener Amnon there, the sound of Marvin Gaye being backed up by the Vandellas. December 1962 release on the Tamla label Hitchhike is the name of the tune. Now, did you know that the Vandellas did a version of this on their 1965 Dance Party LP with Martha Reeves on lead? That is an interesting tune. I don't think I have that LP. But anyway, let's continue here on Vinyl Treasures. Let's go to Los Angeles, California for this girl group. This is on the Valiant label, and this is the group's debut single. They're called The Sweets. They consisted of 17-year-old Felice Taylor and her two sisters, Norma and Darlene. And you may be familiar with Felice Taylor's Mustang release from 1967 called It May Be Winter Outside. But here she is singing lead with a group called The Sweets. This charted number 47 on DGY in the Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota area. We'll go to April of 1965 for The Sweets on the Valiant label. It's called Mama Saw Me. The Sweets. Go. Those are The Sweets with Felice Taylor on lead there, as I lost my place here. There you go, April 1965 release on the Valiant record label, Mama Saw Me. Well, Mommy is watching Johnny G. Mama's watching Johnny G here on YouTube. Have to say hello to my mom there, as she is my biggest fan now. She reads all your... You got to be nice. She reads all your chat room chat. That is for sure. And she writes down all the new people. She knows all the people in the chat room. Johnny, who's this new person that came in? And I don't know, but I said, Ma, I don't know. They're just, fans of the show. They come, if they're listening, they'll come in or they'll say hello or whatever. So, and thank you all for greeting her. And she is really, really thrilled about that. I wish she can type, but she can't. She has no feeling. She has neuropathy in her fingers, so she can't feel the touch screen, so she can't really type, unfortunately. But she does say hello, and she appreciates all the goodbyes and hellos in the chat room. She really, really does. Let's continue here. Up next, a group out of New York City. They had 3 overall releases. First in 1967 on Roulette Records. That is actually a record I'm looking for Tony Crosby. I think I have it. I'm not sure, but he requested their first release. Then they recorded 2 for the Laurie label. Now, this is the A-side of their first. As we go to September of 1967 for the Casualiers. The Casualiers on the Laurie record label. I'm going to flip this over too, so let's give a listen to this side first. I guess it's the A side. It's called You Betta, Betta, like Betamax. You Betta Be Sure. The Casualiers on the Laurie label.
Before you turn and walk away and make my future black, it's only right I tell you, girl, I can never take you back. So baby, you must believe me when I tell you, baby, if you should leave me, well you better be sure before you walk out that door. Girl, you better be sure before you walk out that door. These tears that fill my eyes right now will one day fade away. Wherever you are, that's where you better stay. 'Cause never again could I believe or trust your lying heart, and never again could I foresee need of a second start. So baby, you must believe me when I tell you, baby, if you should leave me, well you better be sure before you walk out that door. You better be sure. You better be sure before you walk out that door. You better think twice. You better be sure before you walk out that door. Hey, hey, hey. So baby, you must believe me when I tell you, baby, if you should leave me, well you better be sure before you walk out that door. Be sure. Better be sure before you walk out that door. Please. Better be sure before you walk out that door.
They're called the Casualiers. The Casualiers, September 1967 release. That's their first of 2 on the Laurie label. You Better Be Sure is the name of the tune. Let's flip it over here, as this is the B-side here. This tune written by Ernie Maresca. Ernie Maresca, who wrote a lot of great tunes and also recorded his own records too. But he wrote this next tune from September 67. The flip side of You Better Be Sure by the Casualiers on Laurie is called Open Your Eyes, the Casualiers.
When the world awakes and no one is there to guide you, when you need someone to stand beside you, open your eyes. Gone with someone else, wash away all your tears, don't fight it by yourself, open your eyes, I will be there, I will give up everything that I possess, just to know that I can bring you happiness. will make you glad. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Girl, I will be there. I will be there. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. I will be there.
There you go. Those are the Casual Ears. You heard the A and B side of their first of two on the Laurie label, called Open Your Eyes. The A side called You Better Be Sure. You better be sure that Johnny G's spinning only original vinyl 45s on a Wednesday right here on Oldies and More Radio, also broadcasting simultaneously the visual on YouTube. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel and give me a thumbs up if you like what you hear. Let's continue here for this trio of gals out of Detroit, Michigan. They started backing singers like their brother first, Buddy Lamp, who also recorded for Don Robey's Duke record label, as they also had 4 releases on Robey's Duke label. Let's give a listen to their second, a tune written by their brother, Buddy Lamp, also Dave Clark and William Garrett. This is from October 1968. Give a listen to the Lamp Sisters. The Lamp Sisters on the Duke label. It's called You Caught Me Napping. The Lamp Sisters. Those are the Lamp Sisters there. October 1968. That's on the Duke record label. That's their second of 4. They were the sisters of Buddy Lamp. Buddy Lamp's got a lot of records he does on Duke and other labels. But anyway, there you go. And we continue here. Johnny G losing his voice here. And I'm telling you, these allergies are a problem for me this year for some reason. Maybe after I get my sleep apnea, my BiPAP machine, I'll be able to be more energetic and more alive and feeling better. That's what the doctor said, so I will listen to him. And let's continue here. Here's a request for Adrian Viterbo, as he loves this singer from Washington, D.C. And I think also A Blue Soul 7 who just came into our YouTube chat room likes this singer. I think you mentioned that, Blue Soul 7. The singer from Washington, D.C. had 19 releases on the Chess record label. And here is the A-side to his fifth release. It was a song he wrote. This is produced by Billy Davis. I wish I had a better copy. Well, I do have a better copy of this. Just didn't have time to look for it. This is my first copy that I found for A Song and a Dance from August of 1963. The great Billy Stewart, by request for Adrian Viterbo, listening in Mexico. Billy Stewart on the Chess label. It's called Strange Feeling.
In a sad world, but let's start. I'm gonna tell you, I have found the right girl. She's so gentle and a kind, gentle and a kind, gentle and a kind, gentle and kind, and she treats me like a king. Do you look jealous now? I'm gonna tell you my friends, my friends. I'm gonna treat her like she's a my she loves me and she wants to be my wife, and she says she wants to love me for the rest of her life. Oh, this stranger beetle-ling, beetle-ling that she put in my heart. Then we'll never part. Do you look jealous enough? The stranger beetle-ling. I hope that we'll never part. Don't you look pretty, baby? Jealous and I love you so bad. Please, hope that we'll never part, little darling.
That's the sound of Billy Stewart. Billy Stewart going out to listener Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room. August 1963, his fifth release on the Chess label. Strange Feeling is the name of the tune. Let's continue here for this next group from New Brunswick, New Jersey. And can I say that New Brunswick, New Jersey is the home of DJ Dave the Rave? Could I say that, Dave the Rave? As I don't know if I can say that, because maybe we can't say, I mean, his office is in his office is in New Brunswick, New Jersey, so I really can't say he lives there. I'm not going to say where he lives because he has, 100,000 or more 45s in his collection, so he's really catching up to Johnny G. But what caught my eye on this 45 is that the song was written by Richie Adams. Richie Adams was the lead singer of the Fireflies, and again, this is arranged by Tico Wilshire. This first came out on the POW label. The yellow POW label was subsequently picked up on Amy Records, and it features Eddie Yates on lead. This charted number 25 on WJLB in Detroit, Michigan. If you were listening, let's go to December of 1967. Give a listen to The Variations. The Variations on the Amy label. It's called A Shot of Love for Dave the Rave.
rise up, I can feel myself slipping into a world of deep depression caused by the loss of one girl's affection. But you came along and changed it all. You captured my soul before it could fall. Yeah, a shot of love, oh yeah, can do it. A shot of love, all I need. The only RX for a heart that's lonely. When it comes from a sweet girl who loves you only, yeah, you can do it. Shot of love, baby, all I need. Now listen, now I've gone out with prettier girls, but you have that something that I've been missing. Yes, there's a beauty that shines from within you. I thank the Lord for good in you. Rescue me from the brink of disaster. Feels so good knowing I'm still the master. Yeah, a shot of love, oh yeah, can do it. A shot of love, all I need. The only RX for a heart that's lonely. When it comes from a sweet girl who loves you only, yeah, you can do it. Shot of love, baby, all I need. Shot of love, baby, please bring it to me. Shot of love, baby, all right. Shot of love, girl, you know I need it. Shot of love, baby, do the dream. Shot of love, girl, all I need. A shot of love, oh yeah. Shot of love, baby.
That's Eddie Yates and the Variations there, December 1967 on the Amy record label, first issued on POW Records. A Shot of Love is the name of the tune. Johnny G giving you a shot of 45s every Wednesday from 9 p.m. Eastern till midnight as we continue here on the Vinyltreasure Show. Really can't tell you anything about this next 45. I'll tell you, it's a girl group. They're called the Renees. I guess they call this the Renees, R-E-N-E-S, the Renees on the Riba, R-I-B-A, like riboflavin, Riba record label, October 65. Tune produced by Richard Babeuf, whoever that is. But let's give it a spin. The Renees with their tune called You're Wrong.
Every time one of life's pitfalls comes my way, always think that I'm about to run astray. So darling, I can plainly see you'll always think
there called the Renees. The Renees there from October 65. It's on the Ryba record label. You're Wrong is the name of the tune. Johnny G's not always right. Sometimes I'm wrong. Yes, I am. But I'm not wrong with this next record. It's a great 45 here as we head to Chicago, Illinois, for the younger brother of soul legend Jerry Butler. Has 7 releases on the OK record label. This was his last for the OK label. A tune written by Johnny Jones, produced by Carl Davis and Gerald Sims, and also arranged by Gerald Sims. It's charted number 24 on the R&B chart, a big number 1 record on WVON in Chicago. If you were listening, we go to May of 1966 for Billy Butler. Just list his name, Billy Butler, on the OK record label. It's called The Right Track. Billy Butler.
On your mind, what are you trying to tell me now? Are you feeling sad and blue because money's low and everything seems to go wrong? Well, my shoes got a hole in the bottom, but I can't stop now. I've been trying to reach my goal too long to give up on my journey now.
That's the final single on the OK record label for Billy Butler, May 1966. The Right Track is the name of the tune. Let's do a twin spin with Billy Butler. And this is his 5th release on the OK record label. He was known as Billy Butler and the Enchanters for this one. This is a song he wrote. It's arranged by Johnny Pate, produced by Carl Davis. Let's go to May of 1965 this time for Billy Butler and the Enchanters, his 5th on OK. It's called Tomorrow is Another Day.
They say that I will get over you, and they say tomorrow will be a brighter day. But what do they know of the sorrow
you go. That is Billy Butler. Billy Butler and the Enchanters from May 65. That's on the OK record label. That's his fifth on OK. It's called Tomorrow is Another Day. Yes, it is. And that we can get up and we take each day as it comes when we get old, don't we? Yes, we do. Let's continue here for this next gal. She goes by the name of Charmaine, but she was the daughter of Dave Hamilton. He was a session musician at Motown Records, and she had this lone release on Al Sears' Ciroc label out of New York City. This tune co-written by Mike Hanks, so something tells me this was done up in Detroit. Mike Hanks and Dave Hamilton, produced and arranged by Mike Hanks. Her name is Charmaine, really Charmaine Hamilton. August 62 on Ciroc. It's called Young Girl.
Billy boy, I want to marry you. Billy boy, that's what I want to do. But I'm a young girl. Oh yes, I'm a young girl. Yes, yes, I'm a young girl, and I just can't leave my mother. Ooh, Billy boy, don't you know I care? Yes, I care. Billy boy, I'll go anywhere, but I'm a young girl. Oh yes, I'm a young girl. Yes, 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 I'm a young girl, and I just can't leave my mother. I heard you ask my ma and pa if you could be their son-in-law. I heard my mama scream, oh no, I just can't let my daughter go. Ooh, Billy boy, I love you desperately, but right now, that's how it's got to be. 'Cause I'm a young girl. Oh, yes, I'm a young girl. Yes, 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 I'm a young girl, and I just can't leave my mother. La la la, la 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 la
August 1962 release there for Charmaine, not Charlene. Charmaine, real name Charmaine Hamilton. It's on the Ciroc record label. That's Big Al Sears' label. The only release for Charmaine called Young Girl. Oh no, I gotta take it back, because Charlene has here, she has one in 1964 on the Temple label. Wait, as the what, Charlene? As Charmaine? I don't know. I'm just asking. Anyway, let's continue here. And this next singer-composer, born in Longwood, California, but relocated to Washington, D.C., the Washington, D.C. area, began recording, back in 1956, had releases on a bunch of different labels: Hollywood, Wing, Empire, United Artists, Sway, Domino, Almanac, Columbia, Dot, A&M, Spring, Epic, and this label, Jerry Blaine's Josie record label. And it's a song that he, a song he co-wrote. And no, this one is Not this one, Charlene. That's why I never mind. This is from July 63. Let's give a listen to Phil Flowers. Phil Flowers on the Josie label. It's called You Little Devil. Phil Flowers.
There are rumors in town that you're fooling around with somebody else, not me. And I wanna know, if it's really so. Hey, you little devil, are you on the level with me? They say that you have begun having all of your fun. But somebody else, well, somebody else but me. I wanna know, if it's really so. Hey, you little devil, are you on the level with me? Whoa, I'm not accusing you of refusing to share your love with me. I only wanna know if it's really so that you're two-timing me. Have you begun having all of your fun with somebody else, not me? I wanna know, if it's really so. Hey, you little devil, are you on the level with me? Well, I gotta know. Oh, tell me now, baby. No, I gotta know.
That's Mr. Phil Flowers there. Phil Flowers from July 63. It's on the Josie record label. You Little Devil is the name of the tune. I bought that, paid $3. I still have the sleeve here that it was in. Mike Demersion wrote on here, $3. Girl Group Soul is what he put. And he probably took about 25% off that amount of money. But anyway, that's definitely worth $3, I'd say. But anyway, let's continue here on Vinyl Treasures for this gal. She is out of the UK. And maybe Tony Crosby knows who this singer is. She had 2 records here in the States on Decca. And this is her second, produced by Shell Talmy. It's from June of 1966. So Tony Crosby, do you know someone by the name of Liz Shelly or any of her records in the UK? Liz Shelly's her name. This is on Decca Records here in the States, June 66. It's called No More Love, Liz Shelly.
Mean
So, Mark, I guess you're saying that's considered as the mod sound. Is that what that is? Even though I think it has the elements of a northern type tune there. I guess they call that mod. Maybe that's what they do. Anyway, that is Liz Shelly. That's her name, from June of 1966. That's her second release on the Decca label. No More Love is the name of the tune. Up next, a group that recorded for a Cleveland, Ohio label. This is on Lester Johnson and Bill Branch's Way Out label, which was out of Cleveland, Ohio, but the group is actually from, Charlene has Albion, Michigan. I guess that must be somewhere by Grand Rapids, as Mark mentions, but they did 6 releases for the Way Out record label. This is their second. It was co-written by the lead singer of the group. His name is Johnny Washington. This was produced by Bill Brancy and Lester Johnson, arranged by Willie Smith. This charted number 4 on WWS in Saginaw, Michigan. Let's go to May of 1966 and give a listen to The Sensations. The Sensations on the Way Out record label. It's called Please, Baby, Please. That's the sound of the Sensations. Whoops, as I messed up, as I hit the wrong one. Those are the Sensations there from May of 1966. That's on the Way Out record label, Please Baby Please, with Johnny Washington on lead. Then was reissued in 1970 for some reason. They put it out on the D-Light label, as Mark mentions in the chat room, as The Realistics. As we start to wind down here on the Vinyl Treasure Show, I don't want to get this record. I hit the wrong thing here. There you go. So up next, this next singer first recorded on the Boblo label, or I should say this 45 first came out on the Boblo label, then it was picked up by SSS International. His real name is Oscar Irving, but he recorded as Oscar Irving. And he co-wrote this tune, produced by Bobby Smith. This charted number 14 on WAUG in Augusta, Georgia. Let's go to September of 1967 for Oscar Irving, and I have it on SSS International. It's called If It Ain't One Thing, It's Another.
Another. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Oh, today we're all right, but tomorrow we'll fuss and fight. If it ain't one thing, it's another. And if it ain't a little heartache, it's a pain. And if it ain't a little heartache, it's a pain. Oh, today you say you're mine, but tomorrow you'll put me down. If it ain't a little heartache, it's a pain.
That singer called Oscar Irving. Oscar Irving, September 67 release. I have it on the SSS International label. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Yes, it is, with the Copyright Police. They were out, and then they went away, and now they came back with this song here. I don't know what's going on with the Copyright Police. I was fine all night long till now. Again, when I get to the witching hour here is when they start coming out. That's probably, I'm past their curfew is probably what the issue is. But really, I have only, actually, no, I do have a few more records here I can play. But let's continue now with this girl group. This trio out of Dallas, Texas, were originally set up to provide backing vocals for Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs. And but they additionally had 2 releases of their own on the MGM record label. The group consisted of Fran Curcio, Jane Anderson, and Lorraine Gennaro. Collectively, they were known as the Shamettes, and this was their first release, written by 2 members of Sam the Sham's group, Anthony Geraci and Frank Carabetta. And this is from November of 1966. These are the Shamettes. They backed up Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs. This is their own release on MGM. It's called I'd Rather Have You, the Shamettes.
Than anything in this whole wide
Those are the Shamets from November of '66. That's the girl group, the backing girl group for Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs. That's on MGM Records. I'd Rather Have You. Yes, you'd rather have Johnny G on a Wednesday evening, wouldn't you? Right here on Oldies and More Radio, also live on YouTube. Let's continue here for this next singer, first recorded as Little Eddie Love on the Mark IV label. That was back in 1960, also with a release on the Red Top record label. Then he changed his name to Eddie Purell with a release on the Good Sound label in '62, and then moved over to Volt Records for this release, a tune written by Booker T. Jones and Donald Dunn. This charted number 2, a big number 2 record on WBEE in Chicago. Let's go to April of '67 for Eddie Purell. Eddie Purell on Volt Records. It's called The Spoiler. That's April '67, released there on the Volt label. That's Eddie Purell. Eddie Purell with a song entitled The Spoiler. I paid $10. Greg sold me that. He goes, here, Johnny, you need this. This is a cheapie here. The condition's not the greatest, but you can have it for $10. And I ended up taking it. There you go. Two more 45s to go before we sign off here on the Vinyltreasure show. It was so unfortunate that this man was killed in a plane crash on December 10th of 1967. It crashed into Lake Monona, Lake Monona in Madison, Wisconsin, during a snowstorm while en route to a concert in Madison, Wisconsin. Now, all the crew members perished except 2 members of his backup band, the Bar-Kays, but he was only 26 years old, and he would never really experience his #1 national hit later that year. with a song called The Dock of the Bay, which came out on the Volt record label. But singles continued to be released on labels like Volt, Stax, and Atco Records through 1972. And this is his second of 13 on the Atco record label. This was number 41 on Billboard, 37 on Cashbox, and number 6 on the R&B chart, and a big number 2 record here in New York City on WLIB. Let's go back to September of 1968 for the late, great Otis Redding. Otis Redding, this one on the Atco record label, and his tune called I've Got Dreams to Remember.
I've got dreams, dreams to remember. I've got dreams, dreams to remember. Honey, I saw you there last night. Another man's arms holding you tight. Nobody knows what I feel inside. All I know, I walked away and cried. I've got dreams, dreams to remember. Listen to me.
I've got dreams,
Rough dreams,
dreams to remember.
I know you said he was just a friend, but I saw him kiss you again and again. These eyes of mine, they don't fool me. Why did he hold you so tenderly? I've got dreams, dreams to remember. Listen, honey.
I've got dreams,
Rough dreams,
dreams
oh,
to remember.
I still want you to stay. I still love you anyway. I don't want you to ever leave. Girl, you just satisfy me. Ooh-wee. Yeah. I know you said he was just a friend, but I saw you kiss him again and again. These eyes of mine, they don't fool me. Why did he hold you so tenderly? I've got dreams, dreams to remember. Listen to me, mama.
I've got dreams,
Bad dreams.
dreams to remember.
Don't make me suffer. Don't let me.
I've got dreams,
Rough dreams.
dreams,
Bad dreams. Rough
dreams
dreams.
to remember.
That's the great Otis Redding there. His second release on the Atco record label, released in September of 1968. I've Got Dreams to Remember. We do an instant request for listener Mark Speck in our YouTube chat room. We flip the 45 over here on the Atco label. Let me get the needle on here. Here you go. Going out to Mark Speck, the great Otis Redding, the flip side of I've Got Dreams to Remember. It's called Nobody's Fault But Mine. Otis Redding on Atco for Mark Speck.
I couldn't love you your way, yet and still you came to see me day by day. But now I'm Lord, I done did it. I made a big mistake, y'all. I did something wrong to her. Nobody fault but mine. Ain't nobody fault but mine. I did the wrong thing to the girl. Somebody help me now. I need a little bit of help now.
That is an instant request for listener Mark Speck in our YouTube chat room. The great Otis Redding with his tune called Nobody's Fault But Mine. As the copyright police come out, anyway, the A-side there called I've Got Dreams to Remember. Well, Johnny G's got dreams to go to bed. That's it for Johnny G and the Vinyl Treasure Show. I want to thank you for joining Johnny G, listening to these cool Soul 45s out of my collection. If you want to get in touch with me, want to send me an email for your requests, send them to me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. That's the best way to get in touch with me. And this show will be available momentarily as soon as I sign off here on the YouTube stream. And if it gets if it gets blocked, you can go to my vinyltreasures.net website there as I post the shows there. Cheryl Morgan said, Johnny G, your April 25th show is not playing past a certain thing, so I got to check that out for April. Okay. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in tonight. Thank you, Charlene, again for all your help and also working during the show when the show was on. Have to thank her for that. Much appreciated. But again, I will be back on Saturday night beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. It's a 1950s and early 60s vocal group harmony show. It's a big show on Saturday night. And I cannot do the show this coming Monday, which will be the 9th? It'll be the 9th. But I will be doing the show on the 16th. It'll be a special guest spot for guest collector Bill Olb. Will be here from 1 to 4 with a gospel show. So and it's really all years, not only the 50s. He's going into the 1960s, but not like shouters and screamers and whatnot. It's different. It's really a great show, so you should tune into that. They don't even sound like gospel. It doesn't sound like gospel music. It sounds like you're listening to a regular vocal group. But anyway, that'll be on the 16th. Then from that point on, the next week I'll be on Thursdays at 1 o'clock. So there'll be this show on Wednesday, and then on the next day I'll be on at 1 o'clock in the afternoon with something. I don't know what. It could be rockabilly, could be blues, could be a countdown, could be 50s, could be could be teen, could be anything. We'll see how it goes as I'm trying to get the studio in shape for guest collectors that'll be coming into the show. But anyway, we're going to close the show tonight with this was a last minute ad that I did for this this group from Newark, New Jersey. The group consisted of Robert Ronnie, Robert Taylor, Billy Chin, Ozzie Black, and Jerry White. Collectively, they were known as the Ambers. And Charlene has this group was first recording for the local Greasy label, and this was their next release that came out on New Art Records. A tune written by group members Robert Ronnie and Billy Chin. This is from 1966. Our closer is by the Ambers on the New Art label. It's called Bluebirds, that Charlene has in her backyard, and she has to make sure that she has water in the bird baths for the bluebirds. I know that as a fact. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show, and if you're new to the program, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tell your friends. I'll be here Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time till midnight and a little bit over with your requests. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great remainder of the week. I'll see you next time right here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Just want to say, everybody, so long. The Ambers.
It's alright. It's alright. There'll be bluebirds in the morning. There'll be bluebirds in the evening. Since my baby has gone away now. birthday for you, I don't have no one to understand. All of my loving has disappeared now. All of my dreams have flown away now.